Let's see. It's gonna be an extra scene, I bet. Oh! I'm not even reading that. What the heck was that? That shout come from Lita's room? Hey, wow, okay. Mega! That was Lita, right? I thought it was gonna be someone yelling, like another catastrophe has come. Because first was the tower, and we heard a kaboom, and that was a yell. What's she doing? It's the dead of night. I think she's scared. We better check on her. First Naveen had a problem, and now it's Lita. But Lita seems more serious. We're coming in! Saw you! Saw you! Saw who? What's she saying? Quick, we've got to check on her. Lita, we're coming in! She's having a nightmare. Yep. Saw you! Don't Mega Evolve! Is she sleep dancing? We better wake her up. I don't think she can. Mega, wake up! Huh? What? What are you all doing in here? We heard you shout. What? I did what? I must have been dreaming. You were dancing in your sleep. No, I'm not gonna say that. What kind of dream was it? I think I was dreaming that I was at a dance audition. Really? That doesn't seem like a dance audition. Yeah, but it was weird. I was tiny, like I was still a little kid, Ancha's age or something. I was trying to show off my moves with Starmie, but nothing was going right. Then Starmie Mega evolved, and the judge said Mega Evolution was off limits. So I was frantically trying to get Starmie to undo its Mega Evolution. Now that you mention it, I wonder. If a Pokemon were to Mega Evolve outside of battle, how would you get it to change back? I'm not sure, but here's my question. Why was Starmie dancing along with you? Honestly, I don't know. Maybe we're just that in sync. We've been together since I was a kid back in Hoenn, after all. Very sweet, actually. Dreams work in mysterious ways. By the way, did you dream about someone who you knew? You kept saying, saw you. Oh gosh, I totally forgot about this. But back when I was a kid, and Starmie was still just a Staryu, I could never pronounce its name right. It always ended up sounding like saw you. That, guess I kind of reverted or something. Ah, makes sense. Kind of. Well, it's cool you're such a dedicated dancer that you can only literally do it in your sleep, but try to keep the noise down. Sorry for the shock, and thanks for checking on me. That's what friends are for! That's fine. Let's just try. I thought it was going to be a bigger problem, but of course it was just a dream situation. It was just a dream. Now it's just me! Maybe it's Karina. Yeah, there's going to be more. Yep. Stay away! I'm trying to figure out this guy's voice. Stop! I'm just gonna stick to the voice I have for it. Whoa! Well, hi! We've not been here before. Hurt. Whoa. It hurts. Okay. Quite the tremor we got there. Help! Dang. I guess we gotta save whatever is calling out for help. What the heck was that? Yep, we're feeling it. Feeling a massive concern. I had an unsettling dream. It was as if someone or something was telling me to go away. I had a dream like that too. If Hyperspace Lumiose is expanding and merging with Lumiose, maybe it's affecting our dreams. Perhaps or perhaps not. Say, do you think it would be easier for us to find the Pokemon that Anja wants if we let Hyperspace Lumiose swallow up our whole reality? No way, no how. Yeah, Karina, we can't do that. If the hyper-strong Pokemon from Hyperspace Lumiose started appearing here, regular trainers like us wouldn't be able to handle them. Sorry, Lita. I was only trying to lighten things up with a joke, but I guess it wasn't that funny. I appreciate that you're still thinking of my goal, even with everything else going on. Woof. I guess I put my foot in my mouth so deep that Ansha had to help me dig it out. Yikes. What the heck does that mean? It's odd that we haven't heard from Corbo yet. Maybe we really do need to say his name too. Whoops. Guess I just said it. And he's here. Good morning to you, Team MC. Ugh. It was a rough one. Sorry for the trouble, but would the team join me at my office? And I do mean all of you this time. He sounds serious. That can't mean anything good. Guess I should have raised my tone then. Guess we better get going. Oh, freaking really? Then there has to be a 7th one. A post-game one, like number 7. There's no freaking way it ends at 6. Here we go. How many side quests are here this time? None. That's surprising. Usually there would be some, but this time there aren't any. Hello. And this time there's no one disrupting at the entrance. Quite interesting. Okay, let's see what we're dealing with. Also, I gotta level up Freya. It's been too long. I'm gonna level up Freya to level 92, if anything. Look at all of this. We're gonna get our Pokemon up to level 100 at this point. There. Freya needed to be level 91. I'm gonna let everyone be like... Yeah, that's fine. Whatever. Wait, what? Wait! Where are we? It is certainly not Corbo's office. Much as I'd love to be wrong, I think we're in Hyperspace Lumiose. But how? Hoopa didn't even open no distortion for us or anything.
No, I wish I did.
Oh Lord, Team MZ, what is the meaning of this?
What the heck? Where the heck did you come from?
Mr. Synth? Indeed, we are at Hyperspace Lumiose. Corbo did warn us that Hyperspace Lumiose could start merging with the real Lumiose. The hypothetical is looking more and more like our reality now. No way, we can't let that happen. Especially not after you've worked so hard to prevent it. Easy now. Let's all keep a cool head. Emma, what's your read on the situation? Let's start with the facts. Normally, you all enter Hyperspace Lumiose using Hoopa's powers, but this time you find yourselves here without warning. It's bizarre, I'll say, especially since it also seems to have affected Jacinth and me. And unlike when Hoopa opens a way, there's no sign of a portal back to regular Lumiose. So I guess we need to find another way out. Hey, Did you lot take a surprise one-way trip to the Bizarro Zone, or was it just us? Yep, we sure did. Not gonna ask you too, because I'm guessing that was what. And we're all stuck in here. Just great. Great gravy. Well, wandering around aimlessly isn't going to do anyone any good if we can't find each other. Your group had better just head here, yeah? We're in a place that's surrounded by walls, so look for somewhere like that. Surely they are the ones who should come and find us, no? Hopefully, once we meet up with Corbo, we'll be able to find a solution. Sounds like it's time to hunt for somewhere surrounded by walls. A place surrounded by walls. No sign of that fine legendary Pokemon yet. We have a Heatran. What level is that Heatran actually? That I gotta know. Not that I'm going to use it, but I am curious all the same. It is level 80. Well, figures. And it knows Magma Storm by default. That is nuts. So, Fire and Steel type. My word, I have to dismiss a lot of Pokemon though. Because there's my shiny... Oh my... No, my... I do have to dismiss a lot of Pokemon. Nah! I'm gonna deal with that later, I guess. Probably when I'm done with the mainframe game. Blah. This is where you have all been conducting surveys, correct? I don't see any wild Pokemon. Haven't been in Hyperspace Lumious in a while. I see it's just as weird and unsettling as before. Once you get used to it, you would see this as a massive trial. Getting zapped into Hyperspace Lumious would rattle anybody, huh? I thought that was a route gate for a moment. I was gonna be like, no freaking way. But there's no shot on that. What the heck? Corbo sat there in a place surrounded by walls. He doesn't mean a shopping arcade, right? Perhaps not. We will look everywhere we can. So weird how it's still, like, I guess it does count, but it's weird because you see the central tower over there. You can't move the cursor. Oh. Well, hi. Might be you. Huh. So they stand guard here because this was originally where Quasartico HQ is. I want to... Every time I always try to say headquarters, but then I just stop and say HQ. So it sounds like it sounds like something else, really. Well, hi. Wow, I managed to reach a place that's not on any map. Must be one amazing driver. Well, I feel so bad about all of that. Man, it literally is merging with Lumios, and that's not good, dude. Is it over here? Hey, it's Ivor. Could it be? Training ground, where I can break anything I want without being reprimanded. How long I've waited for such a place. I could even break that fountain right there. Don't. Please don't. I like it. It's the only way I can keep my sanity, okay? If you break it, I might lose it. This is a fine bit of scaffolding. It'll support your weight if you want to make 4 rooftops. I guess we got no other choice but to go up. What we need to do.
Plus, I don't think you were the one that made it. I think someone else did, using psychic and all that. That's just me.
What's the point of all of that, huh? Going all the way up? You think I'm not stupid? Man, it's literally so big. This is the biggest part of hyperspace we've seen. It's probably almost the entire city. Alright. Oh, Zavi. I saw some scary looking grown-ups over there. That must be Corvo, and there they are. Who's that with them? Is that Emma, actually? That might be. Geronimo! Oh, hi. Aha! The rescue team arrives. Looks like Lumios is in big trouble again. Anyone got any good guesses as to what's causing our current predicament? Did that distortion above the tower do this? That seems to be the case. Oops, wrong voice. That seems to be the case. To be more precise, power appears to be a building within the hyperspace distortion over the tower, and that power is distorting the real Lumios. Which means that not only are Pokemon from Hyperspace Lumios appearing in our world, but people from the real world are also being warped into Hyperspace Lumios. We know the most about this whole place too. I'd guess our subconscious minds were more susceptible to Hyperspace's influence. But if these powers keep growing, every person and Pokemon in Lumios could end up here. And in time, it's possible that no one will be able to return to the real Lumios. No way. That's not happening. We can't let it happen. We've got to protect the Lumios. Sensory. This is just like Super Paper Mario 7th chapter. I think it's that determination that returned us to the original. Huh. Looks like we're back. Why is King Gambit not in this game? The experience we all shared suggests that Hyperspace Lumios may indeed be merging with the real Lumios, and it's only just beginning. Yeah, but how much time do we have left? Remember how Hyperspace Lumios would get unstable if 4 or more people went in at once? Think about how many folks we had in there just now. Sure, didn't look unstable to me. I'll bet it won't be long before every person in Pokemon and Lumios could get swallowed up. But we can stop it if we figure out what's going on with that big distortion above the tower, right? That's the hope, yeah. No matter what it takes, we'll put a stop to our world merging with Hyperspace Lumios. We didn't work so hard to protect Lumios just to watch it turn into some nightmare zone, yeah? Reference imminent. Anyway, let's get back to why I called you all here in the first place. We finally managed to learn something new. Amazing, Corbo, way to go! Flaring me won't change what we learned, you know. Yeah, I know. I just want to be sweet to you. Yeah, I mean it. We've learned that Hyperspace Lumios is being created and sustained by a single Pokemon. Just one Pokemon?! It's a good thing my yelling is actually not getting me in trouble. What Pokemon could be capable of all this? I'm only saying that because it's not late enough for everybody to be sleeping. Because yes, I'm recording this at night, but it's still a good enough time for me to be yelling. Well, this Pokemon spent a long time exposed to the unbridled Mega Power from when the tower went on its rampage. That explains why the distortion above the tower is too intense for us to get a read on it. Still is. But that might change soon. So all that Mega Power is causing the Pokemon to generate this strange other world. It sounds like this Pokemon might go rogue. We've got to save it and catch it. Excuse me. Once we save that poor Pokemon, will Hyperspace Lumios disappear forever? she doesn't feel great about that. If it disappears and takes with it my dream of catching the fine legendary Pokemon I'm after, I'll understand. My dream isn't worth the suffering of everyone here in Lumios.
That's very thoughtful of you, kid. I'm touched. Here's the deal. Once we handle the Pokemon causing all this, Hyperspace Lumios should finally stop expanding. But that doesn't mean it'll disappear right away. According to our calculations, it'll linger for a bit, hopefully long enough to follow your dream.
Thanks, Corbo, and Anja too, for being so understanding. But there's still a problem. How are we supposed to get to that huge distortion above the tower? Even with Hoopa's help, it seems beyond us. Hoobo, that's the first time. If only I were capable of making even better donuts for you all. I don't think this one's your responsibility, Anja. Your donuts have been nothing but great. I wonder if there's some other way to power up our donuts. Something we haven't tried yet. Any ideas?
Sparkling power!
The power of Mega Evolution. A keystone might do the trick. Huh? What are you talking about? I get it, and I think you've got it. Well, feed a Hoopa a donut. That we infuse with the power of Mega Evolution. Huh. Hoopa may not be able to Mega Evolve, but I bet a donut like that would bring out some really wild power anyway. Like another form. I rather like the idea of a Mega Donut.
Got a nice ring to it.
If we combine the power of all our delightful Mega Evolution users, I think this ought to work.
Right. We'll need more than Team MZ. Time to bring our Ragtag Crisis team back together! And a plan that like this needs a name. We'll call it...
Let's see. Hyperspace Survey Team, it's not that.
Operation Mega Donut!
Using a donut of mine to awaken the power in Hoopa on par with Mega Evolution. Wonderful. It will be as though we are Mega Evolving as well.
Now that we've got ourselves a plan, you know what it's time for? Go out and survey Hyperspace Lumia so we can do our thing. I'm counting on you, Eclipse.
Just leave everything to me.
You're a real character, you know that.
So are you. Let's see what's going on. Let's see what we do. Proper job. 50,000! Ah, that's a lot! And now there's 4-star ones. Of 170 this time. 50,000 is what we need for that. That is insanity. Good grief, and there are some side quests, but not very many. Like, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I'm wrong. A door. This must be my lucky day. You're just the kind of trainer I was looking for. Actually, I ain't lucky. I'm kinda in a pickle. Sounds like some big old Pokemon clogged up a pipe down here. I hear it's a real doozy, so it might be kinda tough to handle. That's where you come in. I'll send you the location of where the Pokemon's probably stuck. Use your map's guidance feature and check it out. Ooh, it is in the game. Dondozo. Down in the dumps. I didn't think that was. Because of Tatsugiri having a Mega Evolution, that must have meant that Dondozo wasn't. Well, all of a sudden, there it is. It's up there. There's a lot. Man, that's nuts though. I'm sorry, I say that every time. I cannot figure out a smarter way to say it. What can I say other than that? Ghastly can use Icy Wind. Dark Pulse. That's an early gen stage if I've ever seen it. a lot of things we have to worry about, but it's also that we have to worry about what or where this Donzozo would be, what its problem is, and where we can find it. There it is. Oh, wow.
Oh, I'm stuck.
Looks pretty high quality in this game. Huh. What move would that be? I'm at a loss for what it could be. I honestly don't know. U-turn? Got it. That was an alpha. I was only trying to help. I didn't know what to do. Level 67. Of course. Freaking game even loves that freaking trend. Or maybe it's just a coinky dink. Why is it doing that? It's literally a fish. Wait. Get impact. Gotta revive it because this is the best experience grind that we would get. Ow! Uh-oh. Ow. First impression. First impression. Goodbye. My phone stopped picking up the stuck Pokemon, so I came to see what's up. What is this thing? A Dondozo, huh? They weren't lying when they said it was a doozy. Dozo. Ah, don't be sorry. All you wanted to do was wriggle through the pipe. I totally get that. If it's cool with you, do you want to be my partner? Lots of Pokemon live down in these sewers, so I'd feel safer with you around. Looks like it's settled. It looked like he was wanting to eat you. Don't think I forgot about you. Thanks for saving that this doozy of a Dondozo. Alright, Dondozo, time to get to work. And we get just an HP up, iron, and zinc. I know that many... It's funny because the EV thing, I actually hardly pay attention to that, honestly. Let me see what this side quest is. Guess what? It might be one of those quests. You know the one. A side quest we can't do because we don't have the mod. Well, if it isn't, well, good. Also, that was an interesting comparison. Oh. Whoa! God! Yep, it's inside the hole. It's shiny! Wow! That's a cool color. Alright, now that I got that out. Like, I wasn't even trying to get it that time, and it just happened. We haven't seen a shiny Pokemon in a while, so... Hello! My Pokemon Palisand as solid as anything. Lolos! If you can defeat my Palisand in 30 seconds or less, then I'll admit you've got the goods. A sub 30-second loss? I think we will be able to defeat it. When you're ready to lose my Palisand, just say the word. Only if your Palisand is level 100, because otherwise I've got it down in the bag. Let's see if I can beat it. Let's see what level it is. It's rolling its eyes as if it won't happen. Well, guess what, buddy? Let's see what level you are. Level 93. Oh, wait. It's shore up. That's what's causing it. Well, time's up. But it took me less than 30 seconds. It took me way longer than 30 seconds. A whopping 84 seconds. I knew you wouldn't be able to beat my Palisand that quickly, but feel free to try again.
Truant. Yeah, I'll try to lower its defenses first. Goodbye. Now I think that was 20 seconds.
A whopping 20 seconds. Wait, only 20 seconds? Does that mean you passed my challenge? You defeated my Palisand and you didn't even need more than 30 seconds to try to do it. I admit it, I gladly do. You, Eclipse, are a truly great trainer. A sub 30-second loss? It's just more of those. A lot of EV items. Love that. This is Cafe Triste. As our name suggests, we cultivate a subdued atmosphere here. Once, years ago, we suddenly began to grow much more popular. Our cafe was bursting with customers. In the end, we couldn't serve them all. It got so busy, I wanted to pull out my own hair. To such overwhelming crowds, I say, no mercy. And yet, if no customers come at all, we can't stay in business. It's a delicate balance. You see what I'm driving at, yes? I'm not a mind reader. To attract enough customers to keep us afloat, yet not so many that we drown, we need to offer dishes that are just tempting enough. What dish do you think would suit our menu? Lumia's lights, but that would attract a lot. Croissants? Sure, croissants. We'd forever be in the shadow, no mercy. Korean rice. And here people glows? Are you kidding? It literally is. But that would attract a lot of people. And attract me. And attract many people. Oh wow, it's none. It's none of those. Okay, there's it combined then. I guess I was wrong on all of that. Oh, she got it. Sushi is the answer. It's pleasantly light, not too filling, but it would clash horribly with coffee. Perfect for attracting only a modest crowd of true enthusiasts. Quite the ingenious solution, if I do say so myself. But I've never seen an attempted. I haven't even attempted making sushi. Sushi? And that research trip to Sushi High Roller would break my meal budget. No mercy. This time you see where I'm driving at, don't you? No, I suppose you don't. I'm asking you to show me Tatsugiri. I want to see this Pokemon in all 3 of its fishy... Oh no. I gotta catch Tatsugiri and I'm gonna have to catch all of them. Of course it is that too. I knew it was coming.